it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peace that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I get to welcome y'all to a magnificent Monday, and I'm really excited for my guest who's back in the Black Media Matter studios with us. We got BP in the building, y'all. I'm so excited that he is here to join us today and shed some light on his brand, on the work he's doing as an author, and the ways that he is contributing to community. So I'm so glad he's here to join us. But as you know, this is the top of the show, so I'm also glad you're joining us as well. This is the best time of the show where you get to contribute by helping us grow. Just share this show with folks who you feel could benefit from our daily dose of dopeness we give you here on the Day with Trae. And if you can't watch us, don't worry, we got you covered. You can always listen to us as well. Anywhere you find your favorite podcast, just search Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae. You will find us there. Now, okay, before I get into it with BP, I got to say that there's something really special about the power of love. Now, the truth of the matter is when you think about love, you're thinking, oh, my loved ones, my family, my significant other, love, love, love. But the power of love is oftentimes not unlocked because in the Western world, we have a warped idea about what love is. Is it affection? Is it sexual connection? Like, it's not any of those things, right? And so the real power of love is giving, seeking nothing in return. Now, for some of you who have seen this show and been following me, y'all know that is not a new statement. It's not a new concept that I've been trying to share with y'all. But in this particular time, right now, there's a great planetary alignment to understand this more. When we talk about love, I am encouraging you to do some self-reflection, right? Are you understanding love as giving, seeking nothing in return? Are there areas of your life where you can do that better? Are there areas of your life where you're already doing it and you may need to recognize it? This is a great time and a great opportunity for you to just reflect on self a bit and ask yourself, am I loving in that way? Do I understand love in that way? Can I exemplify love in that way? Now, I know we all can have some more and more work to do on this, me included, y'all. But I wanted to share that message with you all today because it is so real and it's so vital to us being connected as people, y'all. I think that's what the world needs more now than anything. So y'all know I'm excited because up next we got BP in the building, and y'all know I'm repping the BP brand with Love is Dope. We get to talk to him all about it right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
In Seattle, it's more than just coffee. It's community. At the station, we brew more than just your favorite cup. We brew connection. From Beacon Hill to Columbia City, we're a space for artists, activists, and everyone in between. A place to gather, create, and simply be. Whether you need a quiet place to work, a lively spot to meet friends, or just a moment to unwind. Find your place at the station. More than coffee, it's home. Visit us in Beacon Hill or Columbia City. The station, where community happens.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Joining me right now, we got BP in the building. What's up, BP?
Everything's up.
I
Life
know
is
that's
up.
right.
Blessings on blessings. And thank you for that intro.
Right.
I didn't learn a lot right now in real time. That connected with me. That really did connect with me. I appreciate that.
Well, I had to come through with the message, man. I mean, love is dope, right? Your brand, BP, the brand, man. Like, you really have infused love into the brand. I want to talk a bit about your reason behind this brand, how you said, no, like, we need to do something. And you came up with this, just love is dope. And I promise you, it's like the most simple thing that's like so true and clear.
Right.
And yet you just like blew it up. Tell us more.
It's my real life. It's like I'm a creative, I'm an artist, and it's like I love being creative. I love being an artist, but what can I do in that realm that I can still feed myself creatively and all that gives? And it's like, as I went through my transition in life, it's like, this is who I really am. This is what I really represent, and this is what I want to represent more. So let me feed this. Let me rep this. Love is dope. Love is cool. I wasn't seeing a lot of that at the time when I created it, but I was living it. I was seeing it in my personal community, in my personal home, what we was developing. So it's like, let me not stop the quote unquote world because I don't see it to stop me from doing it. And it's like, really me just having fun with it, being creative and just really, start using the business mind with it to be able to try to expand more and more. And we steady learning and steady growing and steady just being authentic about it. And we still scratching the surface level. Truthfully, I love the support from so many people. A lot of people do have it, but honestly, we just learning and growing, figuring it out, living real life, really being about it.
Well, you have an amazing brand, and I'll tell you that when I first saw it, I mean, so many of us was like, oh my God, yeah, we gravitate to it, right? Because you're absolutely right. Now, one of the things I love about what we're seeing in, people starting businesses, we've always carried messages within our fashion. A lot of the times growing up, those messages weren't coming from the community. They weren't, we were like repping all these other brands, Nike and whatever, right? We were repping all those other brands. Not to say I still don't rock those sometimes, but I think for me, I love being able to not only know that I'm rocking something that was made in my community, and circulating Black dollars in the Black community, but the messaging, when we put this kind of messaging on our bodies, we're officiating it. Like we're saying, this is official, like this is real. Right. And so I love what you said about like, man, I was experiencing that in my life. Let me put it out there in this way.
Yeah.
There's a opportunity for fashion and things of that nature to start permeating ideology. I want to hear a little bit about how you feel like Love is Dope has been received in terms of not just the dope hoodies and t-shirts and sweatshirts, but the actual understanding behind the message that you chose to go with.
Right. The lifestyle, lifestyle of it, my life outside and inside of social media represents this. And there was a time where, I didn't really care for social media stuff. It's like that to me, that doesn't matter at all. It's my real, what I'm doing with my real family. But then I did start caring more about the social media because I start realizing like, oh, this is really connecting in real life. My community, I know we hear a lot of the BS and this and that about social media, but it's like, oh, well, my community that's attracted to this is in real life. We really hitting each other in real messages, helping each other in real life with our kids and and I'm seeing people transition and talk a little different, think a little different. And that's when I start realizing like, oh, this is real. And so trying to figure out different ways to expand even through social media and whatnot, now to me is a bigger deal than what it used to be because I realize it's affecting real lives. Yeah. Like from parenting, from being an artist myself, I'm a hip hop artist, but I project love, grind, and growth in my music in real life, and it's still very dope. You see what I'm saying? I see a lot of artists that I personally like to listen to project that energy. We ain't got to be talking lovey-dovey or none of that, but just a good energy, a good uplifted energy where you listening, it make you want to do better, make you want to be better. versus feeling a different energy, which is all energies. There's no right or wrong, but it's like this energy right here is an uplifting energy, and I see how real it is, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. It's not because of just what it's done, how much it's selling, but it's like, nah, this is real lives.
Wow.
You know, and so that's what keeps me pushing. It keeps me passionate about it.
Well, I could tell you that it's clear, you know, every time I see you out, you know, hosting a booth, or you're at a vendor market, or, you know, you're promoting this, it's real. Like, it exudes from you. But there's also other sides of creativity. You talked about being a hip hop artist, but you're also an author.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to talk to you a bit about, you know, the book that you dropped. Like tell us a bit about how you take your creativity and put it in terms of your author hat.
Well, you know, I feed myself from creativity just in my own home, like that's, and for a lot of years that was my therapy. For like right now with the we'll get to the project, but like right now I would just feed myself self-therapy through that, and what I recognize is that through that journey is that other people can benefit from this. That wasn't my priority. My priority was for me, myself, and changing and shifting the energy in my real home, in my real mind, myself, and living it. So like my daughter right there, she's experienced this her whole life. That's where her mind is. That's what she knows. That's what she breathes in real life. And then it did get to a point where it's like, you know what, I do want to share this more. And so when like in my marriage, the things that I've learned, that I've experienced, it's like, all right, well, how can I be creative and share more of this in a creative way? Versus just getting and telling somebody like, okay, so that's like the book, the 5 Love Languages 2-page book. It was fun for me to create that, not to say I'm an author, look at my book, look what I did, look what I read. But I was like, nah, what can I do where somebody can have a real life change and they can read it like in 2 or 3 minutes, but their life genuinely changes. Not to be like, oh, that was dope, look what BP wrote. It's not about what I wrote. I wrote you some real things from real experience in real life that I know 100% works when you put the energy in. Not kinda, not a possibility. Like, no, these are 100% things that I've experienced in my real life that I've learned, and now I'm just using ways to be creative because that's what feeds me. It's like, okay, I get my jewels, that's my Grammy, that's my whatever you want to call it. I already got that now, and now I get to put it out as well. And so it's a win-win situation because I get my reward prior to when I put it out to the people. I'm already rewarded. And then I get to continue put my foot on the gas to be like, no, this is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there's something powerful about that too, right? Because if you've already experienced something, it actually has the impetus to be like, no, when I put it out, I already know how powerful it is, right? Like I've already experienced the power of this. And so, you know, I read it and I've read the whole book of the 5 Love Languages and did the whole course and everything. Did the whole workshop. But I loved how you just summarized everything. It was very simple, but you could tell that it was coming from like a place of a personal experience.
Yeah, 100%.
And, you know, we understand too that I think a lot of times when that came out, it was marketed towards couples, like, right? Like whoever you are, this is about like you understanding your partner. But I also understand it in terms of understanding the people around me, my kids, my family, my friends, right?
100%.
Like there's certain ways that people love to be communicated with. And oftentimes we don't ask people what that is. You know, we grow, we learn, you know what I mean? We have these natural ways of identifying like what works and maybe what doesn't work, but it's trial and error. Yeah. Because people just don't ask, BP.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, when you break it down, the 5 love languages, words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Of course, you know, there's a million love languages. We know that, but just to those 5 core ones, when we can actually be conscious and like actually do a quick little read about it and be like, okay, I know what that means. It's not hard, but it's on the top of our mind. Now I'm conscious and now I'm intentional about recognizing those things, even in our own children. Like you just said, I 100% agree because now it's like, oh, I didn't realize my daughter, she feeds more off of, I haven't been spending a lot of quality time. I've been buying the things that she wants. We went to the concert. You know, one time I got her the tickets for a friend. I got her the clothes, got her to school. But she still, it's like, because I'm not recognizing her love language. I'm just doing the things on how I love and how I know how to love, which is fine. But when you actually invest the time, it's like when you know better, you do better. Okay, a lot of people don't know about the 5 love languages. Well, guess what? Now you do. So I feel that it's a responsibility if you want to enhance your relationships from your kids to yourself to you. It's like these are the things you do.
Yeah.
Take the energy when you see things like that. You watching us, you might be like, I don't know what that is. Well, I can make a personal commitment. It will 100% enhance and change your energy in your relationships. 1,000% for going to read. It take 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee that. And I feel good about like talking to you right now because of the strength behind the brand. Now, we are a credited brand, or I'm a credited person. It used to be like you might not have known who I was, but it's like, nah, it's year after year after year after year. This ain't no 1 year type hustle where I'm trying to sell a book or the book's actually free. It's 100% free. Yeah. So it's like, nah, how can we be creative in putting this type of energy and information into our communities on something as simple as enhancing our love? And so I 100% agree. It's way more than just the spouse. It's relationships in general and being able to learn ourselves. A lot of us don't know our own love language.
Right.
And we don't know that love languages exist. And that's okay, because if you don't know, you don't know. But when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
So my encouragement is do better.
I love that. I love that. I get to make a statement here toward the end, and then I'm going to let you tell folks how we follow up on your brand. But one of the things I really appreciated about your booking for this interview, you said I'm a motivational human.
Yes.
And one of the things that we're experiencing is that you lead with a passion in a way that like allows people to feel it and it permeates. And I just wanted to thank you for that.
Absolutely.
You know, because your contributions to our community, to the folks that you're touching, it's powerful, it is palpable, and it is so appreciated, brother. But of course, I got to end because you get to now tell folks how they stay connected with you. You got stuff that might be dropping, new projects, new merch, let them know right there how they stay plugged in.
Absolutely. Stay connected. It's BP Parker. So my artist name is BP Parker. The latest project we just released that's amazing, that I pour my soul and heart into, that has an energy, a real life heartbeat through music. It's called Love, Grind, and Growth. Love, Grind, and Growth can be found on all platforms. Artist BP Parker, album Love, Grind, and Growth. Like it's different. It's grown hip hop, good energy, big vibes. So make sure 100% you get that in your algorithm, because this is music. I'm talking about we cooking to it, we cleaning to it, we at the barbecue, we in the streets with it, we at the shit. You could be at the club if you still go to the club with it. You with your grandma, your street partner. It literally fits all categories. And through the grace of God, I've actually lived the life through all of those categories and got to pour my real experiences and understanding. Right now, this is an energy that's much needed for even if you don't listen to music, you listen to this music because it's got an energy to it. But the Instagram, official BP Parker, Facebook, BP Parker, the website is thebpbrand.com. And that's where you can go find the book. The book is 100% free. The 5 Love Languages 2-page book. Go in there, just click it. It's 100% free. And everything we do is just represent love, representing grind, representing growth. And I'm just being more intentional about making sure that I'm getting in your algorithm. Like, I'm really asking, get me in your algorithm. The reason I say me is because I know what I represent. I represent an energy that really helps change lives. And we rocking, we growing.
Wow. BP Parker, y'all, definitely in the building once again. Anytime you got something dropping, man, come on by today with Trae. We family, man. We're going to make sure we uplift and amplify everything you got going on.
Absolutely. I highly appreciate it. And definitely want to make sure I don't miss out my Do For Self family. Do For Self, we represent independence. We represent a mindset of just really doing for self. We don't, not waiting for opportunity, but creating opportunities. And that's just a mindset of what we're doing from the music, from life, and just in general.
Amazing, man. You're giving so much. And I love, love, love how you stay so focused, but also so welcoming, so open. to sharing this with everybody.
Right
Thank you
on.
so much, man.
Thank you. Big honor for being here. We doubling back for sure.
Absolutely. Anytime,
You
man.
know,
We got
hey,
you.
careful with your words. She's like, hold on, he up here every week.
Right.
You say anytime. You better be careful with me. You hear me?
I got you. Wow, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. What a way to start the week. Y'all know I'm going to wrap all this great energy up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Here on Back to Basa, it's always been important to me that we uplift stories from across the region and that no matter where you live in the nation, you never have to miss a moment of the show as we continue to highlight the beauty, excellence, and resilience of our communities across the Pacific Northwest. Why? Because representation matters. So no matter where you live, be it the Central District or Centralia, Portland or Pullman, or anywhere across the country, I encourage you to join me on this Back to Basa journey by downloading the free Fox Local app on your phone or smart TV as we continue to elevate the very best in our communities.
Hello, welcome to Elite Insights with Carlos Imani. We're looking to offer an in-depth look at event production industry through the lens of client experiences and joint successes. The podcast will emphasize guest interviews, focusing on client discussing their fields and reflecting on their collaboration with Elite Collective. Again, you're with Elite Insights. Carlos Imani here. I'll see you guys in a few.
Black caregivers, entrepreneurs, and elders, this one's for you. Queen Care is offering complimentary self-care services to those who give so much to their communities. Take a moment to restore, recharge, and be cared for with free wellness treatments at the Spa House by Queen Care. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to queencareproducts.com now to sign up or scan the QR code on your screen because you deserve the same care you give to others.
Welcome back, y'all, to The Day with Trae. Of course, I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Huge shout out to my guest today, BP Parker in the building, y'all, talking about the amazing brand, the album, the book. I mean, clearly, you know, as he said, it's not even about all that. It's about the connection to people. This brand right here representing and wearing Love is Dope means something. It matters. So I definitely am going to encourage y'all to go to the website, pick up a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a hoodie for yourself or somebody you love. You know, read that 2-page book. It only takes a few minutes. You know, understand how you're showing up in the world. There are some things that you are naturally maybe connected to in ways that you like to be appreciated or receive love, right? And we are still talking about love as giving, seeking nothing in return. But we also know that when people are giving to you and you're giving to others, that right there is what creates this amazing world where we are filled with love, right? And that's what we need now today more than ever, y'all. And so I started with that message because when I wear a brand like this and I'm representing these words, they mean something to me. They matter. I want y'all to be doing a dive of your closet. What messages are you putting out there in the world? Do they truly resonate with you? Do they matter? Are you spending your dollars in ways that are going to make sure our economy is stronger because we're localizing our spending, because we're pouring into our communities? Those are the things that we have the power of, right? So I'm encouraging y'all to be inspired by BP Parker as much as I am today. Make sure you're figuring out your ways to contribute to community because I promise you we're all better off for it. Thanks so much for watching, and y'all know I'll be back with you tomorrow. Until then, at 11 a.m., y'all. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.